In just a couple of minutes.
Good morning. More than 40 firefighters have spent the night tackling a large fire at a scrapyard in Wiltshire, and they're still at the scene this morning. 8 fire engines were called to Swindon Metal Solutions in Thornhill yesterday afternoon between Royal Wootton Bassett and Broadtown. Smoke could be seen 20 miles away from the scene. A mobile police unit has been set up in Devizes to try to reassure local residents after a shooting in the town. Jim Ward was shot in the head on Monday at his solicitor's office in St John Street. He remains in a critical condition in Frenchay Hospital. Friends have been speaking about how shocked they are by what's happened.
Jim, to me, is a very straightforward person who, and if I needed advice about anything and I went to Jim, I knew I would get good sound advice from him. And he was impartial, and he was practical in his considerations, and he was just an all-round good man.
62-year-old Michael Chudley from Roud has been charged with attempted murder and has been remanded in custody. Further improvements are to be made to one of the West's worst motorway junctions. £5 million will be spent improving the Western-Supermare junction of the M5, in addition to a £15 million scheme of improvements, which has already been announced. It's hoped the measures will reduce the peak time queues on the A370. Final preparations are underway for this weekend's air tattoo at RAF Fairford. It's the world's largest military air show, with more than 140,000 people expected over the 2 days. The highlights this year include Japan's first ever appearance in a European military show and the naming ceremony this afternoon of the A400M, which takes over from the Hercules. Well, some parts of England have had some pretty heavy rain. Let's find out if we're in for some. Here's Elizabeth Austin.
Hello there, good morning. Well, plenty of weather warnings out for the rest of the country. For us, they only really affect parts of Gloucestershire. Anywhere north of the M4, seeing some very heavy bursts of rain through the course of the morning, possibly leading to some surface water flooding. It's all coming from this system, just pushing in from the east. We could see up to 20 to 40 millimetres of rainfall over the Forest of Dean, northern parts of Gloucestershire, even northern parts of Wiltshire too. Further south, a much drier picture, some brightness, some spells of sunshine around, but the risk of some heavy, slow-moving showers through the course of the afternoon. Now, temperatures widely up to around 19 or 20 degrees Celsius, so it won't feel cold, but there will be the risk of wet weather for just about everywhere through the afternoon. So into this evening and overnight then, a drier picture, still some bits and pieces of showery rain around at times. Temperatures dropping to around 13 or 14 degrees Celsius. Looking ahead into tomorrow, again the risk of some heavy, slow-moving, thundery showers around. And then for Sunday, a much improved picture. There'll still be the risk of some showers around at times, but some spells of brightness and sunshine too. Bye-bye.
On the roads this morning, watch out on the A303 in Somerset. Traffic lights have failed at the junction with the A372 and the A37, which is the Podimore roundabout. Take extra care there, and the police are at the scene. Don't forget, plenty more on your BBC local radio station throughout the morning. But that's it from Points West for now. I'll be back in half an hour. If I don't see you then, have a good day.